Lydia, the maker of purple cloth. A long time ago, in a city called Philippi, there was a person named Lydia. She believed in God, but she had never heard of Jesus. And to be honest, she was really busy. She owned and ran her own business, making the material that people used to make clothes or curtains or pillows or couches. Because this was a long time ago, it took a lot of people, a lot of hard work to make this material. Most of it was probably made from the wool of sheep, but some was made from special plants called linen. However it started out, it had to be washed and twisted into thread. That thread was soaked in different things to give it different colors, and then it was woven into material. Lydia knew how to do all of these things, but it was way more work than she could do all by herself. So she had lots of people who worked for her, and Lydia told them what to do and when to do it. It also took special plants and other things to make the different colors that people liked, and Lydia knew exactly how to make all of these colors. She was especially known for making purple. If you think about it, there aren't many things in trees or on plants that are blue or purple, and some of the things that start off blue or purple don't stay that way after a while. What Lydia knew was that there was a particular kind of seashell that made a beautiful purple color. Well, one day, Lydia and some of her workers were down at the river. Making material takes a lot of water, so it was easier to do some of that work next to the running water. They were hard at work when a person came and sat down near them and started to talk. He said his name was Paul, and he started to talk about the Son of God, who he said was named Jesus. As he spoke, Lydia found herself becoming more and more interested, and then it was as though she was struck in the heart. She knew that what he was saying about Christ Jesus was the truth. God had whispered in her ear. She stopped working and told all of her people to stop and listen too. When Paul finished, Lydia declared that her entire household and business would become followers of Jesus and asked Paul to baptize them all. Right then, right there, in the river. After everyone had been baptized, Lydia knew she wanted to help Paul tell more people about Jesus. But what could she do? She asked Paul if he and his friends had a place to stay in the city. He said no, but they were going to get jobs and rent a place while they started a new church in Philippi. This was how Paul always started new churches, as he traveled around telling people about Jesus. Now Lydia knew how she could help. She had a big house and a good business. She told Paul that she wanted him and his friends to stay with her and her family at her house as long as he was in Philippi. Paul hemmed and hawed because he didn't usually do it this way. But in the end, he gave in and agreed to let Lydia help him. And this is how Lydia, the maker of purple cloth, began to work for God.